What's up, guys? What's up? Let me turn that music down a little bit. Can y'all hear me? Check, check. 1, 2. I mean 1, 2. 2, 1. 2, 1. 1, 2. See, now I'm confusing myself. What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing? See, we got Fast Vincent 1 up in the house. Gummy Bear. That's an awesome name. Jelly's up in the house. We got Chris in the house. How you guys doing? Thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. Let me know if audio's good, picture's good, all that stuff. I know I got a delay, so it throws me off every time. Every time. But thanks, guys. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Let me know how everything is sounding. And I will, all good. Good. All right, good. Sweet. What's up? Fashionable Father's up in the house. What's up, man? How you doing? Just checking stuff on my end over here real quick. Making sure I've got everything lined up. Yep, I think I do. Yeah, I'm good. Cool. So, before we get into it, how was y'all's week? How was, make sure I'm in focus. Am I good? Yeah, sorry. I'm OCD about this stuff. You know, it's like last week. Was that last week? Yeah, it was the week of Halloween. I waited to put a video out on Tuesday when I normally put a video out on Tuesday, because it just was, I was not happy with it. It was the ghost one. You know, how to add a ghost effect inside Resolve. It was a really fun one, but I did not have it up to my standards that I really wanted it to, so I pushed it off till Thursday, and like for 2 straight days, I just like had a pit in my stomach that it, I just couldn't, you know, I was just like, I need to get this video out, and it was driving me nuts. And if it wouldn't have been Halloween, I would have gone ahead and put it out on like Wednesday or something, but I was like, nah, I'll just wait till Halloween and, you know, do that. It's crazy. I think it's almost the end of the year's coming up. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. Let's see. We're going to give everyone a couple minutes to kind of get up in here before we just start diving into it, because I hate jumping right into it and reviewing someone's video and then they miss it, you know. So it kind of sucks. I hate doing that to someone. But we've got like 8 total videos that I'm going to try to hit tonight. If your video is longer than like 5 minutes, I'm just gonna probably do like the first 5 minutes, honestly, just to get a good idea. No shave November, by the way. Yeah, I literally don't know the last time an actual razor touched my face. I have an electric razor that'll kind of like groom it down, and I don't know if I'm gonna, you know, trim it back up again, or I've had a beard, I kid you not, for probably like 3 to 5 years, somewhere in there. So every once in a while I just get tired of it and need to change it up a little bit. So, you know. What's up, Caleb? We got Caleb up in the house. Good to see ya. Glad you could swing by. Make sure I'll give this video a like, help boost it, you know, boost that video. That would be awesome. Yes. Let's see. Let me get my videos lined up. Make sure I have everyone's. I feel like I was missing one. Let it grow. Man, dude, I the longest I had, I'll have to put it on Instagram or something sometime. The longest I had, it was like down here, and it was awesome. But there are 3 types of people in the world. The ones that shower in the morning, the ones that shower at night, and then the ones that just don't shower very often. I'm a nighttime person that likes to shower, and because I just have to wake up so early, and I hated having to deal with it in the morning when it was that long. I loved it, but I hated having to deal with it. But so I don't know. Maybe I will. Who knows? It's wintertime. I'll probably let it grow because it's freaking cold here. It was like 15 degrees this morning when I got up, and tomorrow's supposed to be like 65, so who knows. But anywho, all right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and start jumping in some of these videos. I held off for a while doing these because I needed to make sure that I was not going to get flagged. I was having a hard time, like, I was getting flagged on all my other videos that I was doing for these because I didn't want to have to pay for multiple subscriptions. So, what's going on, dude? Some guy called Jack up in the house. So that's why I took a break from doing these. I was getting flagged like crazy with these. That's why, if your videos are not from those 3 subscription services, Epidemic, MusicBed, or Soundstripe, I probably won't be hitting them. Just because I can't afford to get flagged. It'll kill me on the video. So, and I kid you not, I've been like dealing with YouTube behind the scenes trying to get monetized for a hot minute. And it finally, like, I don't know if you guys had an ad at the beginning of this or not, but it finally went through. So the last thing I want to do is like mess that up. I know that's neither here or there, but anyways, that's just explaining. So if I don't get to your video, it's because either I had so many already before yours, or it's not from one of those 3 subscription services. And I'm paying for those 3 to be able to do this. So that's my little 2 cents, you know. So the first one I had lined up is from Javo Studios, and I don't know if he's in here. I don't think he's in here yet, so I may hold off on him. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. It was a pain, man. Like, I kid you not, it was just one of those, sometimes you just get caught up in something weird and having a hard time. What's up, Paul? How you doing, man? Nice to see you again. Yeah, I just got off of Josh Yo's and Gerald Undone's live stream. I think they're probably still doing theirs, actually. So I don't know. Yo, I see you, VW Life. How you doing, man? The music in the background of my video is public domain. Not sure. Excuse me. Not sure if it's on any of those that you suggested, but it's royalty free and on multiple websites, so no worries there. Yeah, I double checked and I cannot do any SoundCloud music. I looked it up. From what I found on YouTube, is they're going to flag me if I put that, even though it's public domain. Like, I learned this from 2 seconds, and then we'll get into this reviewing stuff. I learned this specifically, and it's probably because I'm really OCD about the client work too. If I don't have a contract from it, I'm gonna assume it's the opposite. I'd rather do that than be caught with my hands. I was gonna say down my pants, but that sounded wrong. But anyways, so all right. I don't think. Make sure I'm not blowing your guys' ears out. No, I'm good. I don't think JVO Studios is in the house. I also had Kyle Meshna is lined up and ready to go, and I don't think he's in the house yet either. So I think we'll jump on over to Chris Massey's video is what I got lined up. Let me stop this music playing in the background really quick from Epidemic. Yeah, Chris, it's a weird thing. And honestly, like, I I would love to literally play whatever music. It just is not, I just can't do it. Can't do it anymore. So, anywho, let me change over here real quick. Boom. There we are. All right, cool. All right, let me make this full screen real quick. Not multiplayer. Full screen. Thank you. All right, cool. I am going to hop me off the screen real quick. We're going to watch his video, and then we will dive into like thoughts and everything like that. So we're going to hop in on, this is Chris's video. Sorry, I lost my play button. Make sure my sound's good real quick. All right, cool. Here we go.
Hey, how's it going, you guys? So today's episode, we're actually at the Zilker Botanical Gardens, and what's really great about this place is it's not too far from downtown, just away from Zilker Park. But the best part is it's so peaceful, it's relaxing. You get to get out there in nature, escape the city a little bit, and yeah, so let's go take a look around, see what we can find. Let's go. Hey guys, so right here, we actually have the Japanese garden right next to me. Let me show you. Alright, you guys, we just got done at the Zilker Park Botanical Gardens. Pretty fun place, very restful, peaceful. You even saw the koi and the koi pond and everything like that. A lot of different flowers. Best part is just being out here in nature. Honestly, it's the best part. And two, if your kids are into Pokemon Go, they have a bunch of Pokestops and everything here for them to, do while maybe you're trying to get a little break or you need something for them to do. So it's another option for them. And yeah, just a fun, restful place, not too far from Zilker Park, which is literally 50 feet, 100 feet that way, pretty much. And yeah, really fun place and very peaceful, restful. Good little walk, maybe a good little date spot too, so you can get to know a person, walk and talk and everything. Also a great place for taking pictures too. A lot of different flowers, a lot of different critters and everything like that. And so yeah, so highly recommend Zilker Park Botanical Gardens in Austin, Texas. And yeah, something worth doing. And all right, you guys, we'll see you in the next video. Get out there, travel, learn, grow, create. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.
Sweet. Let me hop back to... Actually, I'm going to stay on the screen for a minute. Boom. Banging. I love videos that are just like to the point. So, first off, if y'all got any comments for Chris, please try to keep it civil. We're all about constructive criticism and helping each other out. And I'll do my same tangent that I did on all the other videos. I am not the say-all, end-all. I'm not here to roast anyone or rant on anyone. I'm just here to, check your guys' videos out, support you guys, and to give you some feedback on things that maybe I would do. That doesn't mean necessarily they're right or that you need to do them. It's just maybe what I would do. So anywho, let's, if you got any comments for him, drop them in there. Yeah, All right, cool. So first off, I agree with Caleb. The B-roll was looking mighty fine. I'm going to mute that so I don't blow my ear holes out when I play this. Digging the B-roll. The colors look really good. Like really good. And you got to remember too, guys, that I'm also like streaming this and playing it. So the quality is going to be not as good as it will be on his channel, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm digging the B-roll, man. It looks really good. Is that a dinosaur that was back there? Did I just miss that? Is that a dinosaur? Are you in Jurassic Park right now? And dude, that butterfly stuff is stupid good. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried to film butterflies when you're out in nature, but it is not an easy task. It's not an easy task trying to film those. They are all over the place. I love those. Looked really good. There was a couple shots that I was really digging. Get to it. The koi pond looked really good, man. I liked, honestly, I don't know if you intended to do it or not, but I liked the mixture. It was a T-Rex. I liked the mixture of slower shots and normal frame rate. I thought that was nice. It kind of just drives home some things sometimes, I like the use of punching. Sorry, let me not pause around your face. I like the punch-ins you've got on things, which is really hard to do. And it's something I catch myself doing a lot. Is kudos to you for trying to mix up different focal lengths. I know I even have videos talking about shooting B-roll with one focal length. And a lot of people got confused on that. I didn't mean you couldn't move with one focal length. I meant like, as in the compression that the bokeh does behind you. If you were trying to be more consistent with that look, keep the focal length the same and then walk forward and back. So essentially turn your zoom into a prime lens. But I do like that you are mixing these two different shots or these two different focal lengths. I think they look really good. Honestly, my only really criticism of it is the white balance looks a little off. You're rocking the Lumix G7. That was another thing I was going to ask. I'm assuming, are you having to rock manual focus on that? I'm assuming, because if it's the G7, I don't know a whole lot about it, but the whole video was on my 25 millimeter and just got closer to different shots. Just get up closer to different shots. Awesome. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. It's cool and it changes it up, so it just looks really good. Just mixing it up. Two things, that I would probably say is just the white balance was a skosh off, which I know sometimes it can be that it's on, and maybe that's a choice with color grading, and if it is, right on. But you can even see how I don't know if you can see my mouse on there. Yeah, you can. The trees just have a really cool tone, which is fine. And if that's the style you're going for, the biggest thing is you always got to look at your skin tones. And if you look unnatural or you look, I don't want to say you look sick, but you look borderline off, okay, it is a manual focus. Let's see. Paul said, I would say use the app on your phone and tap focus to help with focus because I know it's hard on those cameras when filming yourself. Yes. Hey, hello from New Zealand. That's awesome that I've got someone from New Zealand. I think that's so cool. Yeah, that's my two things is honestly, the focus is hard to do. Like Paul's saying, if you have an app, awesome. I have never messed with the G7, so I don't know, but I know like I shoot a lot with the Pocket Cinema Camera 4K, and then I shot with the GH5, and it's the same thing, rocking manual the whole time. And it's very hard to do, especially with shots like that. I would say something that would help you out is in this shot, like let's say, got a fuzzy floating around here. I like the composition you did with the shot. I think it looks really good. If you can find something that, let me see how I can explain this without having to make a whole video about it. Panasonic has an awesome app. I used it on the G85. All right, cool. Yeah, I would give that a go. If that doesn't work, you can always, you have to look at the app. Yeah, check it out. If you can't get the app to work, my suggestion is, let me see how I can explain this without actually shooting a video, which is, maybe I should, I don't know. If I'm trying to get focus on where you're at right there, I would set an object, even if it's a rock, something that you can identify. I would set it there on the ground, right where you're going to be standing. I would tilt my camera, or, all the way down, look at the rock. You're not changing the focal length. I would get your focus on that rock, and then I would tilt the camera back up and then walk over and stand right on top where that rock is, and you're going to be in that critical focus area. It's kind of a super old trick, the same as using a fishing line or a string and holding that and measuring it, but that's a little bit easier. It's not practical all the time. I would definitely check out the app. I think it's probably your best bet. But I'm just getting off on a tangent now for no reason. Honestly, yeah, dude, my only complaint would be double check your white balance, even if you got to carry a small piece of paper or something. Because I'm assuming the G7, you could probably, I don't know, I need to look up some of these cameras. I don't know on some of these if you can do that or not. If you're color grading it, I would just watch your skin tones a little bit. And then everything else was solid. The only other thing is just you got to watch your audio a little bit. Hard cutting from one to the other really loud. It will blow some people's ear holes out. And it's something I got to pay attention to a lot on my end. So I'm not sure what editor you're using, but I would watch your audio levels when you're done with the video. Watch it through before you export it out. Make sure you're not having a random moment where you're just peaking ridiculously high and then it drops. Try to level those out a little bit. But overall, dude, thought it was great. Massive props to you. I think it looks great. If you guys want to go check him out, go check out Chris's channel. I will put it. Can I zoom in on you? Can I? Maybe if I double tap. Yeah, there we go. Go check out Chris's channel, guys. Go give him some love. Go comment something. Say, I like bananas. I don't know what to say. See, you even said the focal length right there. Jeez. I have a hard time reading descriptions sometimes, so that's just me. Let me hop into some of these comments real quick. I also just realized I don't think I have a LUT on my camera right now, and I think I'm like shooting log. So noob to me. Thanks, Jelly. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thank you so much. It's a lifesaver for sure. You can stop recording on the app as well. That's dope. Yeah, definitely check out that app. From what everyone else is saying, I've got the Fuji X-T3, my first camera, but I've read that it has some pretty awesome video capabilities. Yes, it does. Jason, now what? Is the name of the channel. He uses a Fuji X-T3, and I got to play with it probably like 8 months back when I was longer than that, probably last year when I was hanging out with him. It is a solid camera. I even had it for a little bit of a time, and honestly, it was great. The only complaint with it and with some other cameras is you don't have a tilt or flip screen, so you kind of got to get creative by holding the camera out, checking your exposure if you're filming yourself. Other than that, it's a solid, stupid solid camera. And I want to say the Eterna profile is really freaking good on it. So go check that out. Go check it out. You have the camera. It looks in log, but it has that vintage look. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let me hold on 2 seconds. Oh, there it is. Fixed it. It's gonna take a minute for it to hit you guys, but I can see it on my screen. Wow. It is it's definitely better. A little on the yellow side. I've got mixed lighting in here, but definitely better. Oh, before I forget and I go into the next video, I am doing a live stream discount code. So for anyone watching this video later, or for you guys watching right now, yep, fixed. All right, cool. I'm doing 50% off my vintage pack, which is $25. So 50% off of that is what, $12.50. And then my LUT pack, which is normally $15. So what is that? Also $7.50. The sale, I'm going to end it Monday. So if you guys are watching this, I've gotten massive messages from people. They're like, I missed the sale. When are you going to do another one? Here you go. And everything, like, I haven't done it this cheap. Everything's 50% off. So if you guys want to go pick something up, by all means, I would appreciate it. It would help pay for the music licenses that I'm having to pay for all these to review these videos. Also, while I'm just plugging it away, I finally got Super Chat on here. So if you guys want to donate a couple bucks, I would greatly appreciate it. That would be awesome. It would help, again, pay for the music that I'm doing on here. And if I make enough, it'll help pay for other months, to do this more and more and more. The vintage pack, it should be in the description of the video. I'm pretty sure I put all that in there. It's got a whole bunch of overlays, film burns, a couple LUTs are in that. It's got like a high, I don't know why I got stuck on high 8, because I started filming on high 8 and VHS. It's got Super 8, like a Super 8 actual film overlay in it, that is scanned from actual film. So it's got a whole bunch of different things. It's very, very cool. It is the cheapest I could make it, was even at $25, because everyone else that I looked at that had that high of quality in 4K, they were charging like $80 for some, yep, had a brain fart. They were charging $80 to have that kind of quality of film scanned in and that people could buy royalty free. So if you guys want to, go check it out. My store is linked below. You can hop in there. Just type in the code. What is the code? JH Livestream. Go check it out. The sale will end on Monday. Yeah. Or just, super chat it up. Super chat that mug up. I think Super Chat's a weird name, but, whatever. Anywho, all right, cool. Moving on. All right. I'm going to close out of that. I had, let's see. We don't have Javo Studios in here, do we? Because I had him still set up first. Nope, don't got him in here. I actually think he might have said he was on the other side of the world. And maybe that's why I missed him. Or maybe that's why, maybe he's sleeping. I've got his and Kyle's that are very short. And I kind of want to do them to get through them, but I can do someone else's. All right, cool. We are going to Caleb. You're lined up next, bro. Same thing. I'm just going to do like the first 5 minutes realistically, just so I'm not spending forever and ever and ever and ever on someone's video. Thank you, Fashionable Father, for picking up that vintage pack. Sorry, I was going off on a little thingy-majigger, little rabbit trail. I appreciate it. Everyone that has picked it up, I truly do appreciate it, guys. I've got a couple packs that are coming that are just going to be completely free. So don't feel gypped that if you got it and it's even a little bit cheaper on this discount code, I've got a couple really big packs that are just going to be free in general, just to get back to people. So, anywho, all right, cool. We are going to watch Caleb Huva's video, and it's a review of testing the Rode Wireless Go with the GH5. We're just all Panasonic tonight, guys, which is cool because I actually have been interested in these wireless things, so I'll probably watch the whole thing later. Cool. Let me hop over here. Computer. There we are. Now you can hear me. Clicked on the wrong one. All right, cool. Let's make this full screen. Booyah. Get me off the screen. And here we go, guys.
Today I'm taking a look at the Rode Wireless Go, the super small, lightweight, but powerful wireless mic system. I'm going to show you what comes in the box, go over some specs, test it out on the GH5, and give some final thoughts on who this mic system is for and some things I love about this system. I'll put the time slots in the description if you want to jump around the video a bit. Hi everyone, my name is Caleb, and I've been doing freelance video production since 2012, and this channel is a resource for beginners who want to make video content. If you're new and want to follow along, it'd be awesome if you hit that sub button and bell for when new videos come out. I've used several mics and wireless packs on different types of video shoots, but I've never had the ease of use that the Rode Wireless Go brings. No syncing issues, small profile and overall performance, and quality honestly makes it a great system. So let's take a look at everything that's in the box. So when you open up the box, what you're going to have is the wireless system, which is the receiver that has the LCD screen, and then the transmitter that has a built-in microphone. You're also going to have two little fur windscreens for the microphone that actually don't really stay on that well. There's going to be a storage pouch and two USB-C chargers, which is nice because you can charge both units at the same time. Then you're also going to have the 3.5mm patch cable that will connect directly to your camera. Now, I just want to highlight some of the specs and features before we get into testing it out on the GH5. The transmitter is dual purpose, so it has a built-in microphone, but you also have the ability to plug in a lapel. The receiver has a nice bright LCD screen, and you're able to choose from 3 different decibel levels, 0, -6, and -12. Now it's a 2.4 gigahertz digital wireless transmission, which means it's always searching for the right channel, so interference should be really limited. Both the receiver and transmitter have built-in rechargeable batteries, which last up to 7 hours on a full charge. Both the transmitter and receiver both have a miniature clip, and one of the best things is that the price comes in around $200. I'm going to be pairing it with the GH5, and I'm not running any scientific in-studio tests. I'm just going to hook it up and run it at the different decibel levels and let you hear it. You can be the judge. It's raw audio with no editing adjustments, and I'm going to keep the decibel level on the GH5 at -12, mostly because that's where I keep it all the time anyway. Okay, I'm running my first test, audio test, and I have the levels on the GH5 set at -12. And the receiver I have set at 0 decibels, so it looks like it's peaking quite a bit, and it's a little breezy out where I'm at. So I'm just going to run a test, and you can judge for yourself what it's like. I'm just going to step back a little bit from the camera, I'm probably about 10 feet away right now. As I move back, probably about 20 feet right now. So at 0 decibels on the receiver, and I have the transmitter right here. I'm going to walk closer to the camera. See what we got. We got a dog barking too. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. 0 decibels. All right, so now I'm at -6 on the receiver, and I'm still at -12 on the GH5, and I'm keeping it at -12 because that's where I always keep it, and I will probably never change that. Just with the preamps in the GH5, I find that's, for what I do, I find that's works best for me. So now I'm at -6 on the receiver on the Rode Wireless Go, and I'm just going to do another test where I walk backwards. Now, this isn't for the video, so I know like some of the highlights are blown out, and I'm probably 12, maybe 15 feet back right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually spin around, and I'm going to see if it breaks up. Probably 20 feet, 25 feet away, and I don't know if it's breaking up right now as I turn the other way, but I'll turn back to the camera. And I don't know if it's still picking up right now. I'm not monitoring it at all. I'm probably 30, getting close to 40 feet back. So I'm going to turn around again. So -6 on the receiver and -12 on the GH5. And I have the microphone just under my chin. So it's not too far away from my mouth. I don't know, my jacket's a little swishy. I don't know if you're picking any of that up, but now I'm walking back to the camera. And this is a test at -6 on the Wireless Go receiver. So now I'm about 10 feet away, coming back to the camera. So there's the test at -6. Okay, so now I have the receiver at -12 and the GH5 at -12, and according to what the levels I see on the screen, this looks like the best setting. Nothing's peaking. I even have a helicopter going over. I don't know if you can catch that or not. I got some cars behind the camera and some, you know, a little.
Sorry, I didn't mean to kind of cut that off right there. I wasn't sure if I was actually still keeping audio on that second half. I've got a couple different tabs. Let me check the comments real quick before I get into it. Yeah, I rarely use autofocus, but thought I'd give it a try for these shots since I was walking a bit. Fail. What's up, Josh Walker? How you doing, man? The range you get from the mics are impressive. Oops, so sorry guys if I blew your ears out. Says Chris, I agree. The mics are greatly impressive. That's amazing what they can do. I meant to ask you guys this earlier. I'm trying to watch levels. If I'm blowing your ears out with the audio through the videos, just let me know in the comments. I'm trying not to click too much to make anything lag. So if it is being too loud on the videos just in general, just let me know. I'm also not worried for that because I knew your mic was peaking. So, you know, and I get why you had a peak. I wanted to watch the whole thing, mostly just because it had me hooked. I will say, I was trying to just get a peek at the end. Oh, disappeared like a freaking ghost. I will say that beard though, is looking on point. Okay, first off, I mean, obviously you said it in, you said it when you were outside. The outside stuff was not intended for really how pretty does it look. It was just mostly the audio stuff, so I get that. Your inside stuff looks friggin' on point, amazing. You can tell you've been in production for a while, man. Killing it. It looks good. Your audio, your lighting, everything's on point in there. Honestly, dude, my bird Paul says I can't grow a beard. That's all right. No one else in my family can, just me, which I'm kind of glad. What's up, Zach? What up? I'm glad my wife can't grow a beard because that would be weird. So, no, like none of my other, like my brother and my dad, none of them can grow beards. I don't know where it came from with me. But that beard's looking on point. What I would say, honestly, like your B-roll is looking stupid good. I love it. I think it looks great. The contrast of colors looks really good. Blue was a really good choice to pop that gold and red you have going on with the coil cord, I guess you would call it. I thought it looked great. Plus, it was nice matchy with the blue glowing on the actual lav system. Now, what I would do, I'm trying to see. You did down 12, down 6, or you did down 0, down 6, down 12, and was there any more down? No. Okay, which I was assuming it was only those 3. And then obviously you could do it in the camera. What I would suggest doing, only to, because I know it's hard. With some reviews, it's hard to keep it really interesting because unless they're looking up that. And again, a lot of these people are looking up these videos because they are wanting to know this information. So it's not like it has to be this banging vlog or, some amazing cinematic video, because it's just, you're just testing it out, you're showing things. So I get that. Then an obstruction test. Got it. Okay, that's where you were probably in the woods and then you randomly disappeared. Got it. Oh yeah, I see. You are walking off frame. I thought you just disappeared. What I would do personally, to shave off, honestly, probably like 2 minutes, is I don't think I can. Nope. I was going to like draw a box, but I can't draw a box on here. I'm thinking I'm on like an editor or something. What I would do is I would crop that, or maybe like when you did it right at the beginning. I liked what you did at the beginning where you talked about what's going on, so on and so forth. I would have cropped it and I would have put all 3 video clips together on one, on the screen. So you have, 1, 2, and 3. And I would hard cut between those 3, like saying the same stuff, because it'll clearly let people hear what's going on faster than hearing you talk a whole bunch and then starting again with a whole bunch. If you're like reading something off or, something like that, it would help just pick up the pace a little bit. But overall, and again, you have to take them with a grain of salt because it's a review video. So it's the people, like I said, they're coming there to hear this information. That's honestly, if I was going to do that review, that's the only thing I'd probably do different, is I probably would have at some point, to kind of bridge that gap on those 3 different settings, I would have put them together to just show, A, B, and C. This is the difference it sounds like cut between the 3. And even, you could even do the same thing you were doing where it was like everything you had set up, but maybe it gives you a little bit of a chance to trim it up just a skosh, Yeah, Caleb says, I repeated myself a bunch. I noticed that while editing. Yeah, and honestly, it is just one of those, dude, I could have done the exact same thing and not realize it until I got in the edit. It's just one of those that I kind of thought of when I was watching this. I was like, those few little things may help shave off just a skosh of time, and make it more obvious for the people listening, A, B, and C, that's what I would think. But overall, dude, you're freaking killing it. Your quality is on point. That B-roll, and your talking head stuff is on point, dude. Sweet Jesus. We need y'all to go check Caleb out. Go show him some love. Go check his channel out. Caleb Hoover, dude, he is going places and he killed it. And he should have way more people following him than he does. So go check him out. Don't be one of them people that are like, oh, I should have subscribed to him and I didn't. Obviously subscribe to him if you like his content, don't subscribe and then, deuce out or, something later. So you even got freaking Road, commented on your stuff, which is dope. So yeah, killed it, dude. Absolutely killed it. Can I zoom out? Thank you. Yeah, we still got, how funny would it be if I just straight up streamed Gerald and, Josh Yo's thing on here? That would be funny. Be like, all right, guys, so today we're going to live stream someone else's live stream. That's what we're going to do. I think that would be hilarious. Cool. Paul said he's going to check you out. He's going to show you some love. Cool. Yeah, you killed it, dude. It was great, man. All right, let me see. Let's see who else is in here that I haven't got to. See, Zach Barto said he has my vote. He's yeah, check him out, man. See, Gerald even said that he is checking you out. Dude, he's solid, guys. And the more people that check him out, the faster it's going to cause him to push his content out. So that would be my one thing to tell you. Get that mug out. Get some stuff out, man, because you're killing it, dude. All right, let me see. Anyone else in here? Paul, did you? VW life. Let me see. Did I have that? I thought I did. You sent that to me on Twitter, right? Subs will come in time, bro. Subs will come in time. Do your content, man, and they will come, man. VW life. I think it was on Twitter. Let me hop on here on Twitter real quick, guys. No, you did not. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you did or not. Let me see. Notifications. I don't know if you guys read Twitter on your computer, but Twitter on my phone is fine, but I swear when I get on my computer, it freaks me out, man. It's so much. It's all over the place. It's too much stuff. If you build it, they will come. Yep, it's true. Yep, Fashionable Father says he wants to see more from you. Just start dropping some content, dude. I know I saw your videos, guys. Where was it at? Was it on No Small? It was on the community post. Sorry, my bad. Yep, see, Paul says he'll be watching for the next one. Hop up on that. Let me jump on my YouTube community page. Sorry, I thought I had yours ready to go. I thought I had everyone's ready to go. My channel. Community. There we are. Got it. Yeah, why did I not find that? I don't know. I got it right here. This web page was reloaded because of a problem occurred. Fantastic. All right, cool. Same thing, dude. I'm going to check it out. We're going to do the first probably 5 minutes. And and then we'll go from there. Watch that Bam Keith video, Zach says. Oh yeah. I don't even think it's up. I don't even think Bam Keith's video is up. Did he drop one? Or are you talking about the one that we shot that never got aired? Oh, awesome. Thank you, man. Just bought the vintage pack. Can definitely use that. Thanks for the coupon. Awesome. I have in that pack, there's a PDF that shows how to use everything. I also, on my YouTube channel, I need to update that pack and put the actual video in the pack for people so I don't have to look for it. I dive into it a little bit more on that and kind of show how I would use it, and it's a little bit easier. So, you know. We work together. You have it on your hard drive. I know I do. I mean, I guess I could. If everyone wants to watch that, I guess I could always play it. All right, cool. I'm going to hop into his real quick. Let me change over. Let me get it where you guys can hear me. Can you still hear me? Yeah, all right, we're good. All right, cool. We're going to watch this. Let me make sure the audio is good. All right, guys. Here we go.
Hey everybody, welcome to VW Live. Today is the VW Harvest.
Woo! Wow, it is. This is the big day. You know what? We've been working on this for more than a week.
More than a week, probably like
Just letting you know that. Just letting you know that. Yes, this is a big moment. I don't even know what time it is, but the day is cracked. The sun is coming up. The swappers are already here. That's as normal. The raffle's getting set up. The music's playing. Would you look at that car that you can win?
Yeah.
So
1965.
it is 65.
Yes, that's the only thing I can contribute here.
We're just excited for you guys to join us today. This is our special day. It really is. This is a culmination of truly not just a year's work, but many years of work, because it takes a while to perfect this. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue comes the bearded wonder.
There he is.
Some people have to work around here. Working is so overrated. But anyway,
Guys, if you're in old Volkswagens and just having fun, we're the VW Harvest crew and the VW Live crew. We put on a show once a year, and we're going to take you with us today.
that is the plan. Uh-oh, and Matt Jackson, you're being paid.
I'm getting paid, so let's do this. Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Are you excited to be here at the VW Harvest?
Absolutely.
Tell me about your car.
This is a 1971 Volkswagen Carmen Ghia. It's got a Porsche engine, as you can see. Just kidding. It's not only a candy stealer, it's a money stealer. It's a lovely. I'm going to be buried in this one, so that's why there's my headstone already.
And you work here at the park. You drive the train.
I do.
Awesome.
It's a lot of fun. So
Well, it's so awesome to have you here today, and thank you for coming.
Thank you guys for listening.
Women can do anything.
Just because.
I don't want to have the ad on my thing because I don't want to get flagged. I'll resume it. All right, hold on. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go.
The parking lot's filling up right now.
Matt Jackson!
Look at this 6211 window, deluxe. Can we get a quick check-in? How are things going
Things
here?
are looking great, Matt Jackson. We are literally 10 minutes from registration and the store opening up, the show opening up. The bounce house is here. It's a Cars bounce house for the kids. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to get in there and bounce, I think.
Yeah, and we're going to play the national anthem, and it's going to be on.
Yes, it's going to be the United States national anthem.
All right, woo! Let's get this show started. Registration's open. The raffle's open. Welcome to the 2019 VW Harvest.
I'm here with Derek, and Derek has like a really unique, we'll call it a Volkswagen.
Sure.
It's got a Volkswagen on it, and it's got a trailer. You want to tell us about it?
Well, I built it to autocross. It's a Miata power plant, a Miata drivetrain, a custom frame I built. The bug body sits on there with 6 bolts. It's a bug body because it was $50. It had the patina I liked. It had all the door panels. And now the trailer, I have a full roll cage. And with a radiator in the back, I had nowhere to put a trailer hitch. So I started thinking about here, but then it would be ugly to see all the time. And I realized I could just put it on the roof. And then I realized I might as well make it to where I can spin it all the way around. And so the trailer has a cantilevered suspension just because I could. I wanted to keep it low, so the axle had to be in the bed. And this just made the most sense when I started building it.
Well, it's a really unique car. Thank you for bringing it out. Everyone, well, obviously, everyone's just, it's the center of attention. So thanks for coming out.
Absolutely.
Looks like, seems like a good place to pause it. Ooh, my hat. Woo, my hat. Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to, I didn't want to play the ad because the last thing I needed is it to be like, you play something else, and you have a problem. All right, let me check the comments. Yes, I could definitely tell it was a GoPro for the talking stuff. Hero 7 Black, solid camera. Kind of like Mighty Car Mods or Roadkill, where you're trying to be entertaining but using VWs as a niche. I think that's awesome, dude. I think that's great. Let me hop back over here so I can scroll through some of this. Again, I would love to watch this whole thing for you guys. I just animal. I just don't want to play on one person's too long. Look at that skeleton. First off, some freaking dope cars. I think that's amazing. What you guys are doing, I think it's super cool. Honestly, the music fits the vibe. The pacing I thought was good. There's a few spots where you had like one spot where you faded and some other audio was coming in. I would just watch those a few times, honestly, trying not to overfade your audio a little bit, but that's just nitpicking if I need to. But it's pretty long, like 18 minutes. I understand. Yeah. And dude, if you've got an audience that's watching the full 18 minutes or close to it, that's amazing. And I think that's awesome. I think it's great. My one complaint, I'm trying to glance through here. Oh, got an ad. I have the same problem on mine. They would put Charlie's Angels on. I know you don't get to pick them. I don't either. My one complaint, and probably I was trying to glance through it, make sure I wasn't going to put my foot in my mouth before I got there. No, I don't think so. Color balance, I think, looks great. I'm assuming you're running, I'm assuming you're running it through just like auto, the white balance in. If not, and you're doing it in post, the colors are matching solid between the Sony. You said the A6000. What lens are you using with that? I'm curious to know. What focal length are you using? The Mavic Air, solid drone. I have the same one myself. I don't use it enough. But it's a solid drone. Thank you so much, Caleb, for stopping in, man. I got to roll out. Family movie night. I understand. Best night of the week. Yeah, dude, enjoy your family time. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you so much for submitting that video. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, let me know what focal length you are rocking on, if you remember, on the A6000 18 millimeter Sigma. Okay. And is the A6000, is that full frame? I can't remember. I don't know a whole lot about the Sony ones. Like I know stuff about Sony cameras. I will give Sony the award for the most complicated names out of anyone. Canon's pretty up there too with their 70 and then 80 and then 90, and then sometimes the 5Ds, which is a lower number, is actually better, but sometimes the 2 or the Canon 2 Ti is lower than that, but it's crappier than anyways. The only reason I asked that is ASCP. Okay. Or ASPC. See, now I'm having a brain fart. Crop sensor. I got you. So it's then you're probably sitting at what, like a 30, maybe 35, probably around a 30, with the crop. Unless you're saying no PSC sensor. I'm confused if you're saying there is no crop or it is an ASPC. See, now I'm saying that wrong. Regardless, and really it doesn't matter. Honestly, dude, my real big thing that I would tell you to work on is closer shots. Only on your B-roll. Let me play it through here. I love the wide because I get it. It's cars. It's a crop sensor. Okay, cool. I love the wide shots because of what they are. Like these, they need to be wide. When a car's pulling up, it's like a hero shot. It's wide. It looks cool. That looks amazing. I know the stabilization in that GoPro is amazing. Those shots look great. What I would do is I would do a real wide pullback on the car. And even if you're, because I'm assuming because you're helping put on this event, you're probably doing 3 jobs at once. So you're kind of trying to just get as much as you can run and gun. So I understand that. But every once in a while when you got those extra few seconds, I would get those like just specialty little shots. Like where was it? Like on this car, I think that looks great, like the wide pullback. And then I would like get real close, to this, the logo on the front, maybe some of the grill, some of the things that make the cars interesting, maybe inside through the back, like shoot through the back window, to get some foreground in there. Like those random few shots will just like massively up the production quality, and it really doesn't take that much time. It's just getting those few little shots that you need to just change it up. It's like anytime I've shot commercials or movies or things like that, I don't know, like you can watch an edit and there will be, I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but for me it happened a lot. Like I would do an edit and I would watch it and I would go, something's off and I can't figure out what it is. And normally it's because I had 2 shots that looked so close together next to each other in the timeline. Like maybe it pulling out, and then I did another wide pull out, or I had a slider shot, and then next to it I also had a slider shot, and it looked odd. And once I rearranged those with something else, and it didn't even have to be a detailed shot in between there, but once I moved it, it just looked better. That's just an example. But yeah, I would really, honestly, everything else is solid. I would really just work on that, getting some detailed shots in there. And especially because, like, where was it? When you were talking to her, if and only if you feel like, because you know from your analytics and stuff like that, if you feel like your audience isn't watching the whole thing, or they're getting lost, or you feel like you need to chop up the pace, and pace it a little better, I would try to just maybe start with detailed shots of the car, like try doing the reverse of what you're doing. Like, let me explain. Like on this car, it is such an interesting and weird car that I would, if it was me, I would get the detailed shots first. I would film him talking about his car, and then have him say what he did to it, all these, the whole 9 yards of everything he's talking about the car. And I would be overlaying these little pieces of the car that makes it unique. The rust, the engine, all, the exhaust, all these little things that make it different. And as he's talking about it, like, then you reveal the wide shot of this car. So it almost is like building anticipation for people to see how cool this car is. And not like that is something you have to do all the time, or that it's a guarantee amazing thing. It's just kind of the same philosophy almost as horror films do it. As in, they build and build and build for this payoff, at the end. And it just looks cool, because then you can even have these awesome wide shots you have of the car, and just, pushing it. It just looks awesome. That would honestly be my biggest tip, is just try changing and mixing up your shots. And because it doesn't take long, get your wide shots, get those few shots out of your safety shots, and then spend more time just getting a couple detailed shots, just very subtle movements, not such wide, epic movements. Get those with your wide shot. And I know that stabilization is really solid on the camera. So get your wide, solid shots, and then do your little detailed shots where you barely are moving, and you can just get those fine things. And you really only need a couple, each car, and maybe not even each car, because you don't want it to look like you're repeating the same formula every time, but just to mix it up every once in a while. It'll throw it up. It will, throw a wrench in it. It'll look different. It'll just kind of add some detail to it, because that is like, I'm not a massive car guy. I love cars. I haven't filmed a lot of car stuff, but I can tell you visually from DP's standpoint, what I would that would be the things that I would look for, is like, this car is so interesting, and all these other ones, and it all comes down to the details. So showcase some of those details, but everything else, dude, is solid. I thought it was great. I love the interaction, of the people you work with, everything. I think it's solid. Like I said, audio I think is great. Music was fine. Your audio levels were fine when you guys were talking. I thought that was solid. It's just really just those few little fine-tuning things that will just bring it up just one step further, But yeah, dude, killed it, man. Absolutely killed it. Loved it. Thought it was great. Go check his video out, guys. Go check his channel out. He's about to break 10,000 subscribers, which is amazing. If you guys like cars, VW Life. I'm trying to double tap to zoom in there. There we go. Go check him out, dude. dudes, or duders. Is that females? Go check his channel out if you guys like cars. Specifically Volkswagen, like that van was dope. I love the logo, by the way. I thought it was really good. Chris Howe has a great car content and shot ideas. There you go. It's just those few little details just to showcase what it is. It just makes it unique to everything else, because for me, being not a 100% car guy, even though I can tell these cars are different, when the camera movements for almost all of them are the same, they almost feel like they're the same car, you know? And again, not to say that you shouldn't do your safety wide, pull out, push in, watch them, pull in, all that. But I just sneak in a couple of them detail shots in there, and I think you'll see a different. It'll be a different style. It'll be cool. Yeah. Let me hop back on the meat full. Losing my voice. All right, cool. I think we've got everyone's videos that are in here. I don't think I missed anyone. Yeah, I don't think I missed anyone. My internet is freaking out right now. Yep, there you go. Yeah, Chris, Chris wants to hit you up and figure something out. I think that'd be awesome. That's what it's all about. All right, I'm gonna play two more. Actually, hold on. Let me look real quick. Let me pause. My thing is freaking out. I have like so many window tabs open right now that it is not liking me. Mine. Which one, Zach? Are you still talking about BAMs? Because that is definitely copyrighted music, and I definitely can't play that one. I mean, I could play it and sing it. That would be terrible. No, that would be no good. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna save these guys for next time. I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos that I didn't get to. Man, did I talk that long on all these videos? Good Lord. I'm a rambler. We will play, actually, VW Life. If you're still in here, let me know, because there is a, one of these videos is a Dodge Charger. How do I send a video for review? Silent film. Don't play music. Okay, yeah, actually, I could probably do that, Zach, and kind of show some of the things I'm talking about with different focal lengths and stuff. To submit a video, you can either follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I'm more active on Twitter, realistically. Oh, excuse me. I will put out a post normally. It's kind of hit or miss every so often on Fridays. I'll normally let a couple days in advance, and it's really just kind of first come, first serve. Drop it in the comments and stuff. So I also do it on my community page on this channel too. Sometimes I've noticed people don't see the community page as much as they do on Twitter and stuff. I think it's just a YouTube thing. I'm not really sure. All right, cool. You're still in here. I'm going to show one more video. I would follow me on Twitter, and I would keep an eye out for when I post. I'll normally do it a couple of days in advance saying, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is the rules. And yeah, that's what I would do. I'd love to check the video out, man. I'm going to play one more. And if you guys want to, I can play some of the video I worked on, or I can save it for the other time. So I'm going to play this video. The last one is by JVO Studios. So let me get this full screen. Let me unmute it. Make sure I'm unmuted. All right, cool. Yes. Or play the guitar in the background. I don't know how to play a guitar. All right, cool. Here we go. Yeah. Let me escape out of this because it's freaking me out. It's so full screen. JVO Studios. Make sure I'm getting your name correct. Yes. If you're watching this playback, I can save your video and play it again next time and give you my thoughts on that. I just kind of want to show it as an example for VW Life. Only a few things. Like, let me show you. Let me jump back over here. Like, let me make this full screen so you can see a little better. Like, I know he's in a field, and I know it's, you know, golden hour. But like I'm saying, it is just like specific shots, like of someone stepping out of the car, maybe while they're over, you know, they're talking. There was one like these, just some detailed shots, little ones, throw them in there. It'll make the car stand out for what it is, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna hold off to give you my thoughts and everything on that. I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure he's on the other side of the world. Can I click on you? Let me go back to me real quick. Let me see really fast. If you are super far, then yep, you're from Germany. Wow, you're ways over there, man. All right, so I am. You probably will have a hard time hitting the next one then. So, all right, so I'm gonna.
Guten Morgen und herzlich willkommen zur.
Whoa, that was loud. I am going to give you my thoughts on yours then, man, because you are. Yeah, had some nice close-ups. So I'm gonna give you the rundown. I'm gonna give you the rundown real quick, because I forgot that you're probably have a hard time hitting the next one. So you'll probably watch the playback. So make sure my audio's on. Yeah, I'm good. Overall, dude, I absolutely love the vibe of it. The music was on point. The time of day was on point. You know that. You did that on purpose. It looks solid. Trying to find where it is. So what I would do with this specific video, because the payoff to me is, let me find it right there. So what I would do is, that's 45 seconds in. I would do a little less driving. Like, it's sometimes hard when you get in the edit and you have so much cool footage and you want to use it all. And sometimes less is more. So I would just pick, you know, I would do your edit, and then I would try to condense it down even more, or mix it in after you've gotten there, you know, or something. Because the payoff is really when you're at the car. And you could even have some more cool shots where you're standing by the car, sitting on the hood, you know, and having these nice push-ins. Thank you, Fashionable Father. Have a good night, bro. I will get to yours on the next one. Sorry I didn't get to it. I literally spaced and forgot that yours was sitting in my queue to get to. I will get yours on the next one. But on this one, yeah, I would just take your time doing those nice push-ins and pulls. Like this is needs a little bit of what yours VW Life was doing. Like those nice push-ins. It needs a, like, you can see it in your head that it needs a mixture of both of these to really bring this just banging shot together, having that real nice push in and then these close-up details, and it really just kind of changes things and elevates it, because I love the compression that this is on around the same focal length, but I would step back. Even if you're shooting on a prime, I'd step back and I would give yourself that same compression that's going on with your bokeh in the background, but I would just do some push-ins, some nice furthers away, even some shots if it's far away and you can't do a clean push-in, even a solid just holding it really still, and then doing just the slightest push in post would really elevate it. A drone chasing it could be cool. Yeah. It just needs those. This is basically everything that I'm saying VW Life needs to supplement in theirs. You need just a skosh of what VW Life is doing in his. Everything, it's a happy balance. It just shows the car off, you know, it mixes it up. And you do have some wides in here, and I think that's great. But again, like I was saying, picking the shots that honestly are solid. If it was me, after, I would do a couple more shots, you know, while you're out, where the sun's there, you don't have to move the car, just get those nice, pretty wide shots, different things. And then honestly, I would just straight up, I would scratch that, and I would literally just end on that, because that shot is money just driving. Even that one, it looks good. Just that money just fading out. It's those things that all of us as filmmakers have times where we have really good shots and then okay shots. And the only difference that is showing us to, or the only difference that is showing really good videos to most people compared to an okay video, is it comes down to the editor and it comes down to the creator knowing this shot is okay, but it's not great. So the people that put out these videos that you're like, oh my God, how does it look so good? They're doing the same thing you're doing. They're just not putting in those shots that are okay, you know? Which is hard. It's really hard to do. And I've even had times where I'm like, I love that shot, but it's just not as good as these other ones. Sometimes that less is more, you know, just to the point, clean, simple. Don't hide. And I absolutely commend you and love that you, nothing that there's wrong, or not that there is anything wrong against transitions, but I'm not a massive transition person. I've used them occasionally and will use them on a project if it calls for it. But I just like my editing style. I like it to be clean cuts, just to the point, there, not hiding behind anything, just here it is. And again, not to knock transitions, not to say that they're wrong or bad or anything like that. It's just kind of one of those, but yeah, dude, I thought that was great. You did a really good job. I almost exited out of my live stream by pushing the wrong thing. Yeah, I've got a couple more that I need to get to. But I think everyone else is busy. I wanted to get to Kyle's too, and he wasn't. I don't think he was in here. Anyways, guys, yeah, if you got any questions, any last things you want to drop, now is the time. Drop them, because otherwise I'm going to be bouncing up out of here. I think we've been going for about an hour and a half. Yeah, something like that. It's about 1,000 degrees up in my office right now, and I don't know why. Probably because it's going to be 65 degrees tomorrow, and I still got a hoodie on, so yeah. But anywho, let me see if I can find, well, I'll give you guys a few minutes. Let me see if I can find that music video. See if I can find it. I actually don't think I have it on this drive. I think I moved it off. Yeah, I moved it off. So Zach, if you're still in here, I'll have to I will have to do it on another one, be more prepared for it. And maybe that's what I need to do. Because sometimes I have a hard time explaining, and I have an easier time, that's probably why I'm a filmmaker, visually trying to show what I mean. So, yeah. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out in the stream, bro. The message won't, like I can do like, boop. Oh my god. YouTube likes people to play nice. No, I figured out what it is. I had to unplug my hard drive to connect my live stream. That's why it's not showing up on my computer. So I'll have to do that. If you guys are down for it, we can do another one here soon. I want to say next Friday, but I'm not 100% sure if my schedule will call for it. But I'm always down to do more review video stuff. I've got a couple more on here. So if anyone watched this and I didn't get to your video and you submitted it, I will get to it. I just couldn't do them all tonight. I always feel like I need more to review, and then like I get a flood of a bunch of them, and I want to get to everyone's. I just don't have the time to do it. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I think that's all I got, guys. Anyways, if you're watching this, last sale is on for both packs till Monday, 50% off. Crazy stupid sale. If you want to go pick them up, they should be in the description below. They are 50% off. It's a heck of a deal. I have not done a discount this cheap in a while. And keep an eye on that store, because I've got a couple new things coming out that are just going to be solely free. So, yeah, guys, I think that's all I got for you tonight. I appreciate every one of you guys that stuck around and watched the live stream, and you guys that, submitted your videos. I really do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing. Yeah. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.